fight is a professional bantamweight bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. And when the fight begins, the referee in charge will be Ruben Day. Roensch. There we go. Introducing the first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. He holds a professional record of 3 wins and 5 losses. He weighed in at 135 pounds, fighting out of SBG, Idaho. Fierce fans, make some noise for Steven the Pork Pounder Stirewalt. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he holds a professional record of 2 wins and 1 loss, and he weighed in at 137 pounds. He's fighting out of Koa Kingdom. Fierce fans, make some noise for Cosmic Cezly Collard.
Steven Stirewalt in the gray, Cezly Collard in the black, out of Koa Kingdom, I apologize. This fight is brought to you by Porter's Whiskey and 5 Wives Vodka.
So can we just crown Stirewalt as the best fight name in the game tonight? The Pork Pounder?
Nice outside leg kick landed by Stirewalt. Cezly returns one as well. Stirewalt right on the chin there as it lands. Trading the leg kicks are the 2 fighters.
Nice jab and a nice overhand right by...
That overhand right has landed a couple times, Jason.
Stirewalt looks crisp tonight. We didn't get to see that in his last fight, but he looks good tonight. Oh, nice knee to the body by Stirewalt. And a nice elbow. They are trading shots.
Collard returned with some nice knees of himself. Already bleeding from the nose just a little bit. It is Collard. Trying to find a home for that right hook, which has landed already a couple times as Stirewalt. Collard finding a place for that jab. A nice outside leg kick landed. Returned by Stirewalt's right hook. That heavy right hook landed once again by Stirewalt. But Collard not going away. Nice inside leg kick landed by Collard. Returned by Stirewalt's outside leg kick.
Nice block by Stirewalt. Cezly.
Cezly able to get the takedown there. Collard chasing the back here. Collard with 1 submission win in his professional career.
Very evenly matched fight so far.
Collard still chasing the back. They separate, head back to the center of the cage. Stirewalt still throwing with heat, Jason.
Yeah, Stirewalt keeps throwing those leg kicks. I think he watched Cezly's fight with Joel Haro.
Inside leg kick landed by Cezly. Looks like a low blow there.
Stirewalt's dialed in tonight. You could look on his face. He's zoned in tonight.
Hungry for a win. It would be his first since 2019.
Ooh, nice body combination by Collard.
And a crisp hook landed. That time a left hook landed by Stirewalt. He's throwing those very well, Jason. Nice outside leg kick landed by Collard in that exchange. Going down the pipe, but to no avail is Stirewalt. Collard returning with a couple more of his own. And Collard now headhunting. Stirewalt pushes him back with the jab.
Cezly's invested in that body. And I think he watched the fight with Joel Haro with Stirewalt.
Landing more leg kicks is Collard. Both fighters still seemingly fresh here. Oh, and a big right hand landed once again. He's landed a few of those here in the first round, Jason.
And it hasn't even phased Cezly. Cezly keeps trying that body kick, too, again. What an evenly matched fight. And these guys are both tough as nails.
Nice leg kick landed there by Collard. Returned by Stirewalt. Nice knee to the body landed by Collard, trying to follow up with a few more. Collard still landing that leg kick.
Collard's
very,
jab.
very well.
Big knee to the body by Cezly.
Collard tried to get under the hips. Stirewalt doing a great job. Collard trying to wrap up a body lock. Stirewalt doing a great job making sure those hands don't reconnect. And we hear from the corner of Stirewalt, the head position is key here. Collard with a nice knee to the inside of the thigh. A nice knee to the body as well by Collard.
Both fighters invested in the body.
Stirewalt punching his way to the body, out of that position, back to the center of the cage. Collard searching for that heavy uppercut. Another knee. Clips one on the chin.
Those body shots are starting to add up now. You can see Stirewalt, and he's firing back just as I think he's fading a little bit. He fires right back.
Collard in on the single leg here.
We got our candidate for fight of the night here tonight. Wow.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1 of a possible 3. 3 5-minute rounds slated here for our fight, presented by Porter's Whiskey and 5 Live Spot Vodka. A back and forth battle there, Jason. And oftentimes you say, I'm glad I'm not a judge, but my goodness.
I don't even know how you would score that round. I mean, Stirewalt had moments. Cezly had moments. Cezly was investing in the body. He landed some hard body shots, some hard kicks to the body, some hard punches to the body, knees to the body, which Stirewalt was returning right back to him.
It was incredible, and you've got to think, where is the pace going to be at in the second round? Both fighters seemingly a little bit more tired there near the end, but still throwing with a lot of pop.
Yeah, both guys still throwing. You know, as far as scoring that round, one of the things that the judges will look for is damage, and Cezly's bleeding from the nose, but Stirewalt's, he's bruised up. Looked like his nose might have been bleeding. No, he's not bleeding at all. Maybe they're going to look at the damage if they're scoring that. It's hard to say.
Both of these fighters have been fighting for quite some time. Steven Stirewalt in particular, a 5-4 amateur career between 2013 and 2018.
That was a fast-paced first round, Blake.
And right back to it are the two bantamweights.
Nice hard body shot by Stirewalt, kick to the body.
Nice teep to the body there, landed by Stirewalt too.
Stirewalt wants that right hand.
He's landed it very well so far. Nice inside leg kick landed there by Stirewalt, and an outside as well to follow up.
Oh,
nice body kick landed by Collard as well. Collard still investing in the body and those legs. Stirewalt headhunting a little bit more, but also doing the same. Really attacking those legs are both of these fighters here. Nice rip to the body there by Stirewalt as Collard lands 2 more outside leg kicks. Oh, a stiff left hook, or a right hook, I apologize, landed by Stirewalt there, but Collard still coming forward, seemingly unbothered by it.
You know, I couldn't tell, but that last leg kick by Stirewalt, Cezly looked to take a. He might be hurt. That left leg might be a little hurt.
Still leading in that orthodox position is Cezly. Collard lands a couple more. Stirewalt right down the pipe. More winding left hooks by Stirewalt.
The fans are getting their money tonight. These guys are throwing down.
Collard searching in for the takedown. He'll land that one. Stirewalt on the bottom, Collard on top. Stirewalt trying to frame on the head of Cezly Collard. 3 minutes left in round number 2.
Now Stirewalt's bleeding.
Collard taking the back.
I mean, the pace of this fight, Blake, has been crazy.
Stirewalt never been submitted in his professional career. But Collard still searching for that back. And
he has it.
Stuck on Stirewalt like a backpack is Cezly Collard. And it looks like he's actually fishing for that rear naked choke, but I don't think he has his second hand, Jason. I think he just has the initial choking hand.
Yeah, I think he's just making it uncomfortable for Stirewalt. Stirewalt should be able to spin out of it, which he is.
Back to the feet are the two.
Both fighters busted up.
Collard still controlling the left hand of Stirewalt. Bloodied and battered is Cezly Collard, but still fresh as can be with a nice knee there to separate the two, and down the pipe is Cezly Collard. Stirewalt still throwing that heavy right hook, and a big outside leg kick landed by Stirewalt in that exchange.
Nice.
A little bit of dirty boxing between the two. Collard connecting there.
Frantic pace.
Nice rip to the body there landed by Collard as well. Collard starting with that teep kick once again, peppering in a couple jabs as Stirewalt trying to get in.
Wow.
Collard 5'10", Stirewalt 5'8". A little bit of a height discrepancy there in favor of Collard as he lands another shot there. Stirewalt still throwing punches in bunches. A nice outside leg kick landed by Cezly Collard there, returned by Stirewalt. Cezly lands a big combo there. Stirewalt returns one of his own.
Oh, another big right hand by Stirewalt. These guys are just trading big shots back and forth. And as soon as it seems like one fighter's taking over and the tide's turning, it goes right back into the other fighter's hands.
The chin on both of these fighters in these first two rounds, Jason, has been unbelievable. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Nice head kick landed by Stirewalt, trying to break through the guard again is Stirewalt as well. And we are going to head to a third round. And round 1 was as close as can be. Round 2, more of the same, Jason.
More of the exact same. I would not want to judge this round. These guys, they just keep coming forward. They keep throwing punches. As soon as you think one of them's tired, nope, they're not. They're throwing back. They're throwing body shots. They're throwing knees.
There's a difference between performance of the night and fight of the night. When you look at some of the moments that we had on the prelims, there was a lot of performance of the night contenders. When it comes to fight of the night contenders, this has got to take the cake.
As of right now, this is my fight of the night, and we're not even finished with it yet. This is about as evenly matched fight that I think you could make. Shout out to Zach for matching this one up.
We've seen some close matchups here in the Fierce Cage before. We've seen some incredible fights between great fighters all over the country, but this might be as close as it can be.
You got the fans on their feet.
This third and final round is brought to you by Porter's Whiskey and Five Wives Vodka. And still fresh, Jason. It's unbelievable watching these two. The gas tanks on both of them is unreal. Collard trying to get in on the takedown as he throws a couple of punches. Stirewalt able to weather the storm. Collard finding a home for those 1s and 2s. Stirewalt returning more of the same.
And I don't think we've seen either fighter rocked or hurt at all.
Back in for the takedown is Cezly Collard. You might want to think he wants to steal around as it's been so close in the first two. Cezly Collard trying to get under the hips of Steven Stirewalt. Stirewalt doing a great job trying to fight the hands.
You nailed that one. I think whoever wins this round could end up winning the fight.
It's as close as can be, but you can almost guarantee a split decision between these two. I don't know if I've ever seen a closer fight. Stirewalt returns one big. Collard answers back with some combinations to the body. And another one for good measure, a right dig to the body, and a right hook landed by Collard as well. Back in for that takedown, searching for the outside trip is Collard. Stirewalt still doing a great job up against the cage. Stirewalt finding a way to get back to the center of the cage, keep this fight standing.
You know, if there's one thing that I think Stirewalt's been doing very well tonight, he's been forcing the action. He's been marching forward. He's been kind of pushing the pace a little bit. And that's not taking away anything from what Cezly's doing because he's responded very well.
Jason, I think we might have just seen the first physical indication of some pain there. Stirewalt landed that outside leg kick just a couple of moments ago.
And he switched stances.
And Collard switched stances and folded a little bit when Stirewalt landed. But still fresh as can be and still throwing is Collard. Stirewalt returning as well.
I don't know if he picked up on that yet or not.
But he's back in that orthodox stance.
He's definitely stepping gingerly on that left leg, that lead leg. I don't think Stirewalt's picked up how hurt that left leg is.
Collard lands a couple of nice kicks there, one to the leg, one to the body.
And you see Cezly keep switching stances. You hear Jesse Brock yelling in the corner again. Again, they want that leg kick again. Oh, big head kick.
Little bit of talking between the two. Stirewalt lands a couple more right on the chin. He's landed so many of them. And somehow Cezly stays standing and still throws as well. Another one by Stirewalt.
Are you kidding me? What a fight, Blake.
In for the takedown once again is Cezly Collard, trying to get it down to the ground. Third and final round here. The heart of these two is what MMA is all about, Jason. A nice knee to the inside by Collard. Applying the pressure. Fighting of head position here between the two bantamweights. Nice knee to the body traded between the two.
You can hear Stirewalt's corner yelling forward, forward. They want that pressure. I think they see what you and I see with those leg kicks.
Collard lands a couple to the body, and Steven Stirewalt trying to hone in on those leg kicks, specifically of that lead left leg of Cezly Collard that is starting to change in color a little bit. It's getting red, Jason.
I mean, I'm impressed with both of these guys. Collard, he looks like he's hurt, and he just keeps firing back. That jab is sharp.
Another one landed.
What a nice body kick by Cezly.
We're under a minute here left in round number 3. Our third and final round in what has been the fight of the night. Collard closing the distance once again. Stirewalt doing more of the same, trying to defend. Collard trying to land a knee there. His arm gets in the way of it.
Just under 20 seconds left in the fight. Looks like this one might go to the cards, Blake.
Cezly Collard never won a fight by decision as he lands a takedown here in the final moments of round number 3. Steven Stirewalt, 1-4 in decisions.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judges score the contest 29-28 Stirewalt, 29-28 Collard. And for your winner, by judging of this 30-27, for your winner out of the blue corner, Steven!
Steven, you look very impressive tonight. Your striking was on point. It seemed like you came in here, you had bad intentions on your mind. Cezly came in here. That was a phenomenal fight. Did you expect that fight to go this way, to be as tough as it was? Come a little closer.
I mean, we knew he was going to come out and he was going to try and box, try and, strike for the most part. It surprised me how much he was trying to go for takedowns, but I think that's maybe because I caught him a few times on the feet. But, he traded with me as well. Pretty sure I broke my hand in that first fight, so it doesn't feel the greatest, but pushed through.
Was there anything that kind of threw you off He was throwing a nice sharp jab at times. Did his length and anything throw you off in the fight?
I mean, his length was a little hard to get past sometimes, but we train with other people like that at the gym. I have partners who can simulate that.
So what's next for you now? That's a huge win for you against a tough competitor. Where do you go from here?
Go back home, rest up for a little bit. Like I said, I think I might have broke my hand, so it's just throbbing right now. It doesn't feel the greatest. Rest for a little bit, go back to training, get it.
Any sponsors, family, friends you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, all my family, all my training partners at the gym. Tigatu, they're one of my big sponsors. They do a lot of clothing and media stuff for us, and I really appreciate them. I know they're tuned into the stream right now, so I wanted to say thank you to those guys too.
Awesome job, phenomenal performance. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Mr. Steven Stirewalt, and Fight of the Night.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching Fierce Fighting Championship on YouTube. For more daily content, make sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell so you don't miss any of our daily fights, podcast clips, highlights, as well as our full weekly podcast. If you want to tune into one of our live shows, go ahead and head over to fiercefightingchampionship.com.